Hello everyone, and welcome back to Gladiator Guild Manager by Entertainment Forge. Last time, we were getting set up to end the month to go back into the Church of the Dead for the third time, our third and hopefully final crack at the 9th of the 12th arenas. Let's get back into it. Alright, so we are gonna wait for this archer to heal up. Hopefully she'll make it in time. I think that's enough time. And we also have a good number of items that maybe we can possibly throw on, especially that thing. But the strength agility mix is always a little awkward. You've got something... You've got the very big one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, actually, you have nothing. We're just gonna throw some random stuff on you. You've got a smaller weapon. Let me get this back to you. We'll give you the giant one. And then we're just gonna throw some random stuff on you until the day this makes more sense. Oops. That makes sense. I mean, these don't really necessarily make sense, but that'll be fine. And we have strength gloves. I actually think, since you're a tank, I actually think gloves make more sense for you. We'll go ahead and do that. 26 strength axe. I think we have a whole bunch of those things. Yeah, that's what I thought. You each have one. You guys aren't quite ready to use axes yet. He's gonna level up and put on a pair, I guess put on a chest armor. All of you have weapons. And I think our intelligence... Oh, this guy... Alright, we're gonna throw that on you for now just because you can hold it. I don't know that that's even gonna do anything. Came with... Oh, there we go. 4 intelligence. Excellent. Alright, we had just finished the Ring of Death, so we might be able to go straight in. Alright, our archer's back. We will take a look at that event afterwards, of course. No need to take a risk right before we... Ooh, 2 of them. No need to take a risk right before the big show. Alright, third, and hopefully final time in this slightly difficult arena. Okay. 5 ranged guys, all level 21, significantly higher than us. That's probably going to be too brutal. This one is probably easy because summoners take a long time to build up, and so if you can kind of get back to them and mess them up, you're probably going to be fine. I feel like I want to be a little greedy. This is greedy. This seems like it's manageable. There's 6 tank style. Got a 25 shaman who's probably somewhat dangerous if he gets going. Dark mages also take a little bit of time to get going. You know what? Here we go. I think we're gonna go for it. Alright, we're gonna need a 2 tank setup. You're a little... I think you're a little beefier than our rhino, so you get the slightly more offensive guys. 300 damage. Execute. If something's less than 40%, that's not going to be an issue with our tanks. If our tank is down to 40, that means we just wiped. Okay. How do we want this to work? These knights are going to clear the path, so the mana assassin should be able to get a clean shot. At this point, our 2 assassins are pretty close to each other, so I'll have you gun for him first. And then, honestly, I am not 100% sure what is going to happen later. As long as you stay away from the tanky boys, I'll be happy. I don't honestly care what you do next. It's gonna be about the same for the man assassin up north. Hopefully you slip by these guys. And we'll send you after the dark mage on top. And I don't know. I mean, the priestess is sort of nearby in a proximity standpoint, but I don't necessarily know that that means she's the best thing to aim for. Now, these guys don't have much AoE. The dark mages each have a little bit of an AoE, but it's not the kind that we really care about, so we're gonna set you guys as well as you. I think at this point, this crossbowman is a legit member of the team. I certainly don't mind having all three of them in a fight. Now the question is, what kind of healers do we want in here? I also kind of want to terror him because I feel like he is... so many choices. Yeah, I think I want to terror him. Come on. We'll go with him first, and I have no idea. Him second. Whatever. And finally, we definitely will need a healer, but I almost feel like... Alright, you know what? We're just gonna go with you. You're the healer with, like, the best range. There isn't anyone who's... There's no one who's a threat to kind of one-shot you, assuming the tanks successfully get a hold of all the melee guys. So, you should be fine right there. Alright, here we go. Oops. Go ahead and fight. I want to make sure they grab all their tanks. He's got these two knights. This knight's somehow slipping north, but that's fine. Our mana assassin has done his job. He's heading back towards the second one. The other ones, did he get frozen? Yeah, he got frozen up there. Didn't get to do his work, but that'll be okay. Now the question is whether the priest can handle all the healing necessary. We're gonna have to look afterwards to see. There's quite a lot of action going on in the middle there with our necromancer bringing people back. We did lose an assassin. That is unfortunate. I'm guessing her heals got overloaded. 3,000. So he did cast his giant minion. That's probably... Oh, you're not the one who got a kill. Oh, you're the one who got a kill. Somehow, I guess you got away from your tank. And a little bit of stamina lacking. That's not a big deal. You brought back a whole bunch of dark mages. Well, well, sir, you are almost competing with an Ariel for damage. Well done, well done. A very welcome member of the team. You got 3 kills. And one of the mana assassins. So you got killed relatively early. I don't know. You might have gotten frozen. Why did the Cryomancer shoot up top? Oh well. Alright, next. Whew. Honestly, if that Stormbringer weren't there, I was gonna say, I would definitely try it. The 4 Stormbringers and 4 Stormbringers. This might, ironically, be the easiest set. We just need a bunch of healers to mitigate all the poison. You know what? I think this can work. What I don't know is whether the druid can grab someone invisible or not. I have no idea. Can we somehow trip him up? He's actually the only threat in this whole thing. Can we trip him up somehow? This is such an unusual... Is there a character who kind of does something in a way that gums up the works? I don't know that there is. Alright, we're gonna we're gonna overload the healers here because their poison does do a lot of damage. It's just kind of slow, so all we need to do is kind of mitigate that over time. And not have our guys be too close together. We'll angle in. I have no idea whether this will work. I mean, I definitely want you killed first, but I have no idea how they can control it. Alright, finally, who can we get to deal with him? If he were visible, we would have no problem here, but as an invisible guy, I mean, we can try the pyro to hit one of the knights who presumably are going to be cutting in from the side like this. I don't know if that's going to work. The other thing I can try is something a little goofy. I'm going to see if I can aim for you first. And then hopefully have the fireball just run smack into him. I'm going to try this. I anticipate maybe he'll come after the priest. We'll aim her a little further down. Get these guys out of prime poison zone. Alright, I'm going to try this. I think this might work. You obviously go, just in case they want to do something weird, I'm going to tell each of them to go after the front guy. Archers have been told to kill those guys last. I guess I should tell you that too. Knights last. And here we go. Do want to see what you do with this fireball, lady. Why are you walking? Oh, she has a limited range. Oh, missed. She just missed him. Oh. That sucks. So I'm not sure who he's probably going after her. Yeah, he is going after her. But now, yeah, he's gonna kill her. But now he's gonna be visible and he's gonna get gunned down. Oh, I missed by a sliver. So the Pyromancer actually has a range to her attack. So that means instead of firing right at the beginning, she actually spent time running up towards the guy in the back. That was a mistake on my part. I should have had her aim somewhere down here and just angled from the north. That is unfortunate. We also lost the priestess in there. Brutal. Man, so many stealthy guys to deal with. That is a problem. This is a problem. They're both a problem. This is a problem. Everything's a problem. 4 pyros. I'm gonna need a big front line of people to eat the fireballs. So you're gonna target him. We're gonna need a lot of healing. We're also gonna need a way of, I don't know that I have a good way of going straight to the pyros. I think we're just gonna have to do the standard tank last routine. In fact, you guys are a little more dangerous than the metal brutes, so I'll get you up a little bit. Oh shoot, I should have had them both highlighted. Okay. So you are not really useful, but I do need a healer. So we're gonna do it like this. Get you into the mix. Your heal. So one of the slightly awkward problems is clerics have a range to their heals, a very small range because it's centered on them. So if they ever are in a position, they will sometimes run when they're like in the front line. They'll try and run all the way back to heal someone in the back. So you kind of want to just turn that off. So I'm gonna say Do not help allies. And do not prioritize them. I want you healing fighters. He can take care of the heals in the back. A lot of it, honestly, is just going to depend on where those fireballs land, so... Alright, so... You two in here, tighten up a little bit. You two are going to be the sort of the bruisers. I'm going to use non-invisible methods of getting back there. Although this level 13 guy might be a little too small for the job anymore. Hope not. Alright, so you guys targeting last. Same thing. I'm going to say berserkers. You target them last. Scoot up. You know what? You might get the berserker shot in the face, but I honestly am okay with that. You know what? Fine. If the berserker gets shot in the face because of your stance, I can live with it. I'd rather the berserker get shot. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Unfortunately, he's heading after him. I didn't realize that would happen. Hopefully that taunt's gonna pull them all in. We did have 2 fireballs slip into the back, but it's not terrible. Alright, so our berserker's breaking free. He is going after the actual back line, just like we wanted him to. Both the berserkers are breaking free, and the tanks are going down. Alright. That actually was pretty effective. That was good. Didn't lose anyone. And just out of curiosity... None of their guys in particular. Oh, that was. Oh, that was this fight. That thing actually didn't last very long. Wow, 10,000. So the fireballers are still quite dangerous, obviously. Never want to underestimate them. Healer. I think this is 2 fights, so the healer does have a little tiny bit of a stamina issue. But I'll be honest. By the time he's kicked out this many totems, I don't care. Like, if he's running out of stamina that late into things, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, fight number 3. 4 purifiers is a pain. Ugh, it's all a pain. The warlocks may be less of a pain, because the warlocks are summoners. Or, sorry, the summoners are summoners. They're gonna need time before they get those big guys out, and those big guys are gonna spawn where they are, all the way in the back, which means largely our back row is not getting targeted, which is precisely what we want. Alright, so you grab you grab you, you're gonna play Mr. Versatile in the middle. Fireballer is down. I actually think this might be a situation... You're gonna... If I send you back here, you're gonna get killed. Because eventually one of the things... Oh, man, that sucks. One of the big, giant tyrant things is gonna get summoned for sure. And, you know what? We're gonna go archer heavy here. You're probably not needed for this fight. You stay back and don't get yourself into trouble. I'm not sure why I'm putting my crossbowmen on the end. I mean, my crossbowmen in the middle and my archers on the end. It's probably just aesthetics. And all knights last. Okay, 2 more people, huh? I have to be a little selective about this. I think if we put you in there, you're gonna get sent to the back and die. We need somebody who is going to... What about a chain summon? So we start killing some of the necromancers, he summons them back, and some necromancers summon more things that just further gum up the works. I actually think I like that. And you can just terror him just because. That way he, And one more guy. I'm actually going to do this. You are going to be the guardian, so to speak. The thing I don't have a good solution to is him. So he's gonna, in the very beginning, he's way out of position. He's gonna run all the way back, trying to chase down. But I'm hoping this guy pops up visible at some point. Who can take a shot from him is the question. Can the crossbowman take a shot? 6,000. You know what? The crossbowman might be able to take a shot from him. I think maybe we'll put you in a position to get smacked by him. And then you will be his guardian, so to speak. Alright, let's try it this way. I have no idea whether it's going to work, but he does look like he's heading... Oh no, he's cutting over. And this guy should, now that he's visible, this guy should be heading over because I've got him at priority 10, but he is not. So I'm not quite sure what he's doing. What is he going after? Is he going after the Venom guy? It looks like he knocked down a ghoul, actually. Huh. Alright, but he's strong enough to be able to kind of hold his own in a scrum, and our shaman should be more than adequate healing everyone in the back. As long as no one's running towards the back line, we should be perfectly fine. Alright, I have no idea whether they got any really big summons off. They might have. Oh, these guys, well, they did some damage, not great damage. Actually, these summoners didn't get a chance. Oh. They're not warlocks, the warlocks, so they're summoning just ghouls. They each got one ghoul, which a lot of them didn't even get to do anything. Oh, that turned out to be a super easy fight. I misjudged that one. Holy moly. Shaman tricks, baby. Shaman tricks. Oh, 5,000. Yeah, that seems like a lot of damage for 12 seconds, and in truth it is, but don't forget, our tanks just have an absurd... If you just stack health on them, they're going to be able to survive anything practically. They'll never go down early. Oh, I am so tempted by this. I mean, these guys are straight up vicious, but there's only 4 of them. Oh my goodness. No, you know what? I foresee what's going to happen. They're going to focus fire 2 people and they're just going to drop dead like nothing. Whereas this is just a single pyro, a single high-level pyro. Yeah, there is a lot to be said for quantity. If you are facing like a higher number of weaker ones, I mean, if you've got a significant amount of AoE, that might be something that you can handle. But the thing is, that sets up kind of a scramble drill, and you're going to lose control of some aspect of the fight and lose something. When there are fewer and it's more concentrated, it's kind of an issue of control. You're going to be able to control it a little better. So we're going to actually take on this one, because the Necro can send you into a state of confusion. Drummer Boy, you're going to do that. Rhino, you're going to take care of these 2. Cleric, you're going to actually start a little bit behind. We'll get you further into the back. And finally, Mace Wielder Boy, you are going to chase her down. So she's first, and for every DPSer, 1, 2, 3, 4. Metal Boy last. Oh, wait a minute. No, he's a super high level, isn't he? Yeah. These guys last. Metal Boy is actually an issue. I think he was a 48, 42, yeah, he's actually a real issue. So, well, we're gonna get archered in the face a little bit, but hopefully the shaman and the cleric between them can kind of take care of it. I actually maybe want him a little close to the action, because his job is gonna be to heal probably him mostly. Who can he harass? Maybe you. I don't usually send these guys offensively, but maybe you need to harass her. Alright, let's do that. And he is... Okay, these two are grabbed. Metal guy's kind of going off his own. We've got a terror target going over here, but he's coming straight for her, gets her knocked down. We got archers targeting these three very, very smartly. And that means... Hey, where are you swinging at? So this guy's getting through, but he's low enough level that we can take him out in 1 or 2 hits. This guy's a little bit of a danger. We're hoping anything the archer aims at is going to accidentally hit a tank in the butt, which is which is what happens. And we're in the clear then. That was great. There's obviously no way you can control that, but just having that arrow there. Oh, they must have lanced through and killed... Oh, the cleric went down. Clerics are usually tankier than that. I'm actually a little surprised. Last time I played, I used tandem clerics, and they were, I guess maybe because there were 2 of them, they were able to keep each other alive through quite a lot of things. Wow, I targeted you first. You lasted 5 seconds and got 3 kills? You gotta be kidding me. Oops. Alright, so you did your normal great. You did a massive amount, but you took... I do wish there were a way to tell, like, where he took that damage from, because he took a massive amount of damage. Maybe it was a fireball to the face coupled with an arrow or 2. That probably is enough to do it, because I'm sure she's doing over 1,000 per arrow. Took some good damage there, took some good damage there. Well, I will tell you what, we are not that far away from being able to solve that problem, so... Alright, next fight. That's not tenable. Neither's that. It's gonna have to be this. Alright, Necromancer's down, but that's okay. We don't really... He's not appropriate for this fight. Banshee also has a terror, but... Alright, we have an awful lot of people focused right here. I'm gonna use the Rhino. He's got a longer range. Okay, we are rapidly losing healers. That's one problem. Alright, Stealth Mace guy, you are, of course, gonna say no, 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 and no. So, do whatever you can over there. You guys are gonna be in the same boat. We're gonna say last, 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 and last. And I don't think I want to try this without a legit healer, so come on back. Let's put you wherever. A little bit of split apart. It doesn't have to be the priest. You do regen. That's counters poison just fine. And finally, we're gonna need 2 more. I guess we can do a second mana assassin. I don't know. Maybe you. So the reason I'm willing to use him in this fight is because those poison guys aren't quite as instantaneously deadly to melee, so he can actually survive for a bit. These guys are damage over time. I don't know if this... No, this is probably not smart. You never get any action. You know what? I'm going to try and give you some action just for the heck of it. I have no idea what you're going to contribute, to be fair. Alright, go. I'm curious. Where are you going to go? Alright, you two are headed here. Invisible guys are going to... Oh, you got smacked by that guy. So he's going to start laying into these. Alright, everyone's kind of positionally grabbed. This guy got loose a little bit. Hopefully these guys can out-heal whatever he does to everyone. That venom is pretty nasty still. But everything's largely out of control. Our warg. Ah, the warg! Yeah, we don't have enough health on him. Stormbringer also went down. That's crazy. These things are doing significant damage. They're just... They just out-level us by too much. I mean, it's easy to forget that you're level 6, level 12 to 16 guys taking on a level 32. You know, can't overlook that. That's why that damage is so devastating. Wow, this guy died instantly. Didn't even get to fire anything? Interesting. Oops. Alright. And next. 7. No thank you. And very doable. I think this is very doable. Yeah. Alright. Man, we are just a mash unit over here. Okay. We are going to need 2 tanks. And where's the danger? We've got 6 DPSers standing in the back. You're very slow, so I need you to sneaky in from the super close range. You're very fast, so you can sneaky in from further away. Ironically, the archers and crossbowmen keep staying alive, which kind of is what we want. So that's good. Alright, we'll zero you guys out. And then you, of course, go straight for 1 and 2. Meanwhile, you go for 1 and 2. And then you 3, I don't actually care where you shoot. We got a healer, and man, the shaman went down again. Getting tired of healing you. Your health is actually not too bad. I'm not sure why you're going down so easily. Maybe they're just focusing you so hard. I mean, I'll try and give you some cover. Some visual cover. Maybe. Alright, here we go. Alright, tank grabbing, guy freezing. Why is the cryomancer shooting up there? He's invisible. Oh, his mace is so long you hit him anyway. Man assassin over here killed off the first pyro, is going one-on-one against the enemy shaman. We've got a giant scary titan monster here who's going to be going after our assassin. There's not much we can do about that. Wait a minute. Yeah, he is going after the assassin. And we're gonna lose him, but I think everything else is fairly under control. Tanks are... I don't know how you guys wound up over here from down up there. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We lost our mana assassin again. That I kind of knew when I saw that big titan. I was like, uh-oh. Unfortunately, there isn't an easy way to grab the attention of a summon. Like, a summon that pops out of nowhere isn't something that you can prep for in the beginning. I mean, you'll know he's going to appear, but you're not able to set priorities in any way or deal with where he's going to start going. So just one of those things you got to live with. All right, this is perfect design. All our DPSers doing great. This guy's a little lower in this fight. So I think this fight highlights very well that at the end of the day, archers are stronger than crossbowmen. I mean, we even have the super high agility item on him. And tanks doing great. They're not even taking any damage that they care about. So we're soon to be able to fix that. All right, final fight. Ay ay ay. I mean, we already holy moly. That's a I actually think this is a loss. I think that's got a real shot of being a loss. I think this is gonna be like half our group dead. This is the only thing we got going. Oh my god, I hate you guys. Alright. We're just gonna... We're gonna go just sort of full-on offense over here. We recognize this for what it is. It's just an absurd... This might even be a tankless fight. And there isn't anyone to tank. Like, he's not even worth worrying about. So we're gonna have our invis guy slip into the back. I think this is one of those just melee brawls where it's an all out every man for himself. You guys are going to do whatever position you want. The healers are going to do their best to keep things as alive as they can for as long as they can. This fight is a mess. Who do I want dead first? Let me see. No, actually, there isn't a single high-level guy in here. That's interesting. I'm a little unsure. Alright, why don't we... I'm just gonna have you come in from an angle. Start with him. Alright, here we go. Messiest fight ever. Alright, all these are invisible, going for the back. We've got a bunch of fireballs, summons, and other things coming in. He's got a knockdown. He's gonna kill him. We do seem to have people going after the knight. I wish I could have turned that off, but that's okay. Now, hopefully, the problem is these guys don't do a lot of damage because they're level 8, I'm sure, but they do have knockdown. So what we have to hope happens is that we survive his initial volley and we get some heals tripping. That druid, I was going to say, that druid needs to be healed before he goes down. Oy, 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 that was so close. I figured they would not go after the stupid useless knight, but somehow everyone went after him and just ganked him at the start. That's kind of useless, but that fight lasted no time. That's what I figured. I figured that was just a scramble drill. There wasn't going to be any way to control what happened in there, and so she ends up, you know, hitting everything. Oh my god, you are a champ. How did you run out of stamina? There must have been some poison at play, reducing stamina. I don't see how you can run out in 7 seconds. I'm not going to treat that as a call to fix stamina. I think I'm just going to treat that as a special case. Did we not lose anyone? Oh, that was beautiful. That was probably the only good fight we had in that whole set. I tell you what, I am glad to get out of there. Oh, that's good. I am glad to get out of... I'm glad to get out of this arena, man. Holy moly. Darn, that's unfortunate. That was no bueno. All right, look. We made it. That's all. I'm going to take it. Number 9 is hard, as is the Royal Arena. So just something to be on the lookout for. All right, next time we're going to go ahead and set up the month. We got a couple events waiting for us. And then hopefully the Ancient Tree has matchups that aren't quite so ugly. That'll be all for now. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.